everybody, it's Brian.
And Paul.
And I gotta tell you, as a bonus feature for sticking with us with the Energy Drink Challenge, we have a very special food review from deep in the dirty South,
Zapps. Now this is Voodoo Gumbo.
I love the artwork, the packaging. It's bright, it's colorful. You got the little voodoo dolls. Very cool.
It jumps out. It jumps right out at you.
It's limited edition.
Limited edition. I can't wait to tear into these things.
Now on the back there is a little write-up which I found very interesting. For those that are not familiar with gumbo, basically what it is everything in the kitchen thrown together in a pot. Typically, and that's what they're aiming for with this flavor. They say on the back, allegedly, I don't know how true the story is,
right.
They say that one of the employees basically dumped a big vat of spices, and together it made this crazy concoction, which they then recreate it and turn into a flavor of chip. I'm very interested to see what this tastes like.
I'm eagerly waiting. Having had Zapps before, I had the Cajun dill. Really good chips.
Yeah?
Really good chips. I enjoyed them thoroughly, so I'm excited.
Wow.
Just right.
Take a whiff of that. There's vinegar, there's maybe some red pepper.
Right in your nose. I mean, it hits you just right in the face.
That's bizarre.
That's good. Are you ready?
Oh, absolutely, man.
They look really well cooked. I mean,
yeah, I think these are.
This is gonna crunch in my mouth.
I think this might be kettle cooked.
That was awesome. I mean, that's just like an explosion.
It's weird. I mean, there's like onion, paprika, some smoke.
But a little sweetness, too.
Yeah. I like the crunchiness of the chip. Texturally, I like it. Flavor-wise, I'm not a big fan, I gotta tell you, because, and this gets back to, you know, everybody has different, you know, thresholds for different types of flavor. This one does have that kind of tartness of vinegar.
Yeah.
Vinegar is not my cup of tea. You know, a lot of people eat it with fish. My wife likes it. My mom likes vinegar. Even the smell of it to me is a bit overwhelming. And I'll have another one. Never say I'm not a warrior. But for me, that vinegar kind of overrides out some of the other flavors.
I really enjoy it. I'm a big fan of salt and vinegar. And this is, you know, you do get a lot of vinegar with this, but it's not too overwhelming. It's not super pungent.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other spices working.
There are some other things going on there.
Primary component, though, being the vinegar. Really gets you in the nose.
Using the Review the World scale, the patented scale, I love the packaging. I don't love the flavor. I do love the originality and the uniqueness of it. That puts it, to me, kind of center of the road. I'm going with a big C+.
I'm gonna have to give it a B-. I'm just gonna up it a little bit, but like I said, the packaging's great. I think what really does it for me is the texture of the chip.
Oh, the chips are awesome.
I mean, the chip, in and of itself, just how it's cooked is amazing.
Yeah, good stuff. Alright, up next is another one from Zapps. And now they are original Cajun kettle recipe, just to verify that. Very cool. They're tastier, crunchier, cholesterol-free chips. They're advertised as such. Before we go ahead and taste this one, I'm going to give a shout out. These were purchased by our cameraman Adam, a co-worker of his, Jen. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you very much.
For contributing.
Any and all contributions are always great.
Be it locally, like her, or stateside, nationally, even internationally.
Send us a review, and believe me, we'll check it out. We will try it.
So this one I'm actually a little bit more excited about. I'm a big seafood fan, and I do like spicy stuff, Cajun stuff, so this one's kind of singing to me. You actually even see, now this one's called, I didn't mention, Spicy Cajun Crawtators. Interesting name, kind of fun. You even see the little crawdaddy up top. Very cool.
Very cool. And, I mean, I'm eager. The last chips, very vinegary. I'm hoping for something really spicy. I just want to get blasted in the face by some intense spice.
That's got a kind of a woodsy, kind of deep smell to it.
That's really unique. I mean,
it's not just like, you know, your typical like a barbecue chip spice.
No, I mean, there's
more to it there. I don't know if that's where it's going with the crawfish.
I don't know, man. There's almost like a sweetness to it that just, I don't know, man. We got to do it.
Yeah, we got to. Again, thanks so much for these, and let me get a nice big fresh one here. Oh, that's huge.
There we go. Look at that.
All right. Cheers with chips. Oh yeah, I see what they're saying.
Oh, and there's the heat. The heat comes in right at the end, kind of on the tongue. Really good though. I mean, it's an interesting Interesting Cajun flavor. I mean, this is not your normal chip by any means.
It's different. Maybe not necessarily for everybody. The heat does come in at the end. Packs a nice punch. Not so overwhelming that you're going to push them away, although you probably want a nice frosted beverage.
Oh yeah, hands down. But you know,
for not having ever really spent any time down in Louisiana, although I'd love to, don't get me wrong. From being a little bit up north, I feel like I'm down south with these chips. It definitely resonates with me. You know, that stereotypical kind of bayou, atmosphere.
I almost feel like maybe here on the packaging, Cajun should be italicized instead of spicy, because really you get the heat, but it's not spicy in a sense that I would think of spicy as like, jalapeno Cheetos or something. No, it's Cajun through and through. It's just a really nice spice blend.
And the crawfish, although I can't detect it, there's maybe notes of it, a couple splashes of maybe certain seasonings that they use to cook. Because I've had crab flavored chips before that are southern, and they're not actually tasting like crab itself. They're tasting like the spices that they use when they make crab.
Yeah, like a 5-spice, some bay leaves. You really get this kind of southern Cajun kick. Really good.
I gotta give them a B+.
B+.
M150. Okay, right now we're getting ready to try M150, and the packaging's pretty interesting.
Oh man, you got this like sheriff badge on it, and straight up devotion, courage, and sacrifice, which is what the entire night is devoted to.
Absolutely.
Brian?
Cheers. I mean, taste-wise for me, this is really flat. I don't know if it was
super
meant
flat
to be that way. I don't know if it was something in the transportation of it. We checked the due date. It should be good. It has a very smooth, kind of flat, thick taste.
So sweet. So sweet right on the back of your tongue. You just get pure sugar at the end.
Yeah.
No carbonation whatsoever.
I mean, not being super familiar with energy drinks, I do kind of detect that hint of what I recognize from Red Bull, but this would be if it was like a knockoff, like it's kind of like its thick, syrupy cousin.
Thick, syrupy, exactly. Thick syrup. Syrup
Taste.
is primarily syrup.
Gotta give it a 1.
Give it a 1.
Dark Scorpion. Okay, now we're taking a look at Dark Scorpion, and I gotta tell you, the packaging, you got this big scorpion figure. It looks like something from like Legends of the Hidden Temple or like the WMAC Masters. I mean, kind of cool.
I mean, you can even see the twinkle in his eye. This is going to be intense.
There's a lot of stuff on this packaging. A lot of buzzwords.
A lot of buzzwords.
Sting your senses.
Where was the other one? Smooth and potent. You can't even make it out.
That's
so obviously motto. That's not very potent, but
then on the back
promising
side,
potency.
There's tons of buzzwords. About half dozen, if not more. The one that really caught my eye was not recommended for children. I don't know if this is common. On energy drinks, I haven't seen that before.
It's pretty common. It's actually pretty common where caffeine sensitivity. But the biggest thing for me is that it is in fact non-carbonated. Yeah. So, bottoms up.
And the look of it, if you're not clear at home, looks like piss.
It looks like piss.
Pure
it's flat,
urine.
Pure urine. All right.
Well, for the Dark Scorpion, our dear buddy, the results are in, and they're pretty disastrous.
Pretty disastrous. I mean, relatively flat taste. Overall it's lacking, non-carbonated, and it just won't get the job done.
No, packaging was pretty cool. Gotta give him some kudos for that. I ranked it at 2. Yeah. Good job there. But as far as drink, the non-carbonated thing definitely was a factor.
Yeah, pure taste. Give it a 1. We're gonna give it a 1.
Yeah, unanimously. I also went with the 1 there.
It just falls flat. There's nothing that speaks out in here. Nothing at all.
Yeah.